Okay, I've got a pot full of CA glue here, and it's wanting to stick to my finger. Just hold it up. There we go. Okay, good. Welcome back to the workbench where we try to make things. And what we're trying to make today is the Bamboo Creek water garden. It's a miniature dollhouse that I thought was very pretty. Now I had to have the instructions because the box, there is no English on it, but that's okay. The instructions are in English. And if you'd like to build along with me with this build, check the description down below. There's a link there where you can get your own. But for now, we need to get to work. So what we've got as far as the box goes is kind of interesting. This is the house, and this is the one that caught my eye. I think it's very pretty. I think it's going to be kind of a cool build. But on the back, it actually has, it's a different house. So I don't know if this is, if we can build this two different ways. I don't know. I do know that, where is it at? It's on this box I saw. Wasn't it on the box? Maybe it's on... Oh, here we go. So we have a check mark here, meaning this is what we're getting. You can actually get, oh, I see, it's over here. Yeah, so I guess there's two, I just happened to notice this. There's two different options to this house. This is the one I actually liked better, so I'm glad this is the one I got. But you could also, there was an option, with it, apparently you could get it where it had an acrylic case that goes on it. Now mine does not have that. I don't know if that's available. I don't know, but this is the one that we're going to be building. I've already pulled the instructions out because, like I said, the box does not have any English. So when I got it, I was a little afraid that the instructions might not be in English, but they are. So no worries, we have English in the instructions. So we're good to go there. But let's go ahead and try opening our box. I'm going to set the instructions to the side. Let's open our box, see what we're, first of all, what we're working with. I found the best thing to do when you first get one of these is kind of orient yourself with what's in the box. So here is a lot of our soft goods, it looks like. And I like to try to get a little bit organized. We have a toolkit. So what I think I'm gonna do with this, go ahead and open it. Let's see what we've got. We've got a ruler, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. We've got some tweezers and we've got a little screwdriver, a little Phillips head screwdriver if I can get them out. The tweezers, I mean, the Phillips head screwdriver, I've got like, oh, I don't know, 3,000 of these. You get these in all kinds of things, but they do the job. It does, you know, it'll do the job we need, I'm sure. The tweezers are completely plastic, of course. They're nice and pointy. I like that. And they're not, it's not awful for what, you know, what you get in a kit. I'm going to throw this bag to the side and out of the way. We'll keep going. So here we've got, well, one, we've got a hole in the bag, so I've got to be careful with that. We got a little paintbrush. I see a little paintbrush in there and a bunch of organics, I guess we would say. So a bunch of plants and looks like there's some clay in there. I don't know what the clay is for, but let's set that to the side. Let's see what else we got going here. Here we've got some electronic, oh, this is like a music box. Does this have a music box in it? I had no idea. Yeah, this is definitely a little music box. It, you know, it has the little fingers, and then the drum goes around and bling bling kind of does that kind of thing. I had no idea. So that's cool. That's kind of neat. This might end up in my daughter's room. She might enjoy that. So now next bag we got a bunch of wooden parts. I think I'm gonna go. Gotta move some stuff around on my table. I've got a real mess going on my table here. I'll put wooden parts over here, I think, for now. And then we've got a box full. Let's see, how do I want to do this? We've got kind of like the heavy MDF stuff. Let me see if I can kind of just pull a lot of this out. Oh, this is interesting. So we've got some shaped, this is acrylic. Yeah, we've got shaped acrylic. I guess this is going to be the pool, right? It looks like that's going to be the shape of the pool. I'm going to set this aside. I don't want it to get messed up. Set that aside. We've got more MDF boards there. We've got, uh-oh, something just fell and hit me on the knee. I hope it wasn't important, whatever it was. I think it was just a piece of cardboard. This is ABS, styrene, whatever. It's plastic, formed plastic. I'm going to set that aside too, just so I know where it's at. Then we've got our big board. Oh yeah, look at that. So there's there's the pull, but we've got our big piece of MDF. We've got paper goods as usual. There's always a bunch of the paper cutout type stuff. In fact, is all of this? So we've got this whole stack. We've got a ton of it. We've got a ton of paper stuff. This I like to set aside also because I don't want to get it damaged. I'm gonna go back here out of the way. And then now let's pull, I think that's everything out of the box. Yeah, I'm gonna set this down here and we'll throw the box on the ground. And yeah, that's everything in the box. So what I think we do, did we have glue? Did this come with glue? Well, you know what? Let's go to the instructions and we'll find out. I'm gonna set the boards over to the side here. You can't see, but I've actually got a little table over here that I gotta move some stuff around on. I've got a little table beside me. I'm gonna set those over on that table so I know where they're at. Let's pull the instructions over. And I gotta stay aware of the glare. There's a glare. See this glare? That's from my light above. I'm gonna stay aware of that while we go through the instructions. Blah, 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 blah. We don't actually read any of this stuff, right? But what do we have? It shows that we don't need glue. Here we have what we do need, saying we need, what do they call it? Just a knife, like an X-Acto. They say we need tweezers, but it came with tweezers, so that's interesting. It says this says self-prepared tools. That means prepared by me, right? Because there's a ruler. We came with a ruler. We need scissors, a needle. What are we gonna do with a needle? But we need a needle, screwdriver, pliers, all. Okay, I have all those things. That's no problem. Use for instructions for glue, but I didn't. What does it say? It's saying it has an alcohol-based glue, which I would guess is probably like a CA, and then a white emulsion glue, which is like white craft glue. It's no big deal if it doesn't come with glue. I just want to let you guys know if it does or doesn't. I tell you what, let me do this. Let me look through the bags because I know this one had a brush in it and some paint. I'm going to get some of this stuff out of here so we know where it's at. So it does come with a little brush there, and it looked like there was I thought I saw like one of those, like a paint by number kind of, tub of paint, so a little bit of brown paint. So I'm going to set those to the side. That's always nice to have, but I don't see, unless I missed it somewhere, I don't actually see glue, this would be the first kit I've made that did not come with glue. If that happens to be the case, what's in here? Anything? I don't see nothing in the soft goods. Let's look in the hard parts. I don't see any. So I'm gonna have to say it doesn't actually come with glue. No big deal. Like I said, I have my own glue that I'd probably rather use anyways, but I just wanted to make sure. But I tell you what, let's go ahead and see if we can get started. This is showing us no, look here. It says it comes in package A. That's white glue in package A. I think package A was just the box. There is no glue in the box. That's not what fell out and hit me in the knee, is it? I don't see any glue down here. I mean, is that? I think I would have realized if that was the case. But yeah, it says package A should have white glue. I don't see any white glue, but it doesn't say anything about tweezers, all the stuff right there. Let's see what else. This is interesting. Okay, let's see. This is all the parts and things. Trying to see. Yeah, look here. Look here. So it also says, and I was wondering about this, F package, because it says it should come with a battery box. And I sure didn't see a battery box. What is F package? I don't know. Oh, it should be this one. Is there a battery? Oh, there is a battery box. There is a battery box, so that is here. Okay. There's just not the glue. That's interesting. All right, well, we're going to move along. So let's see. I think the instructions actually start here. It's a little confusing. So this is showing us the parts that we have. Yeah, there's the paintbrush we got and the little thing of paint. Man, that couldn't have been glue that fell in. Give me 1 second. I'm going to look down on the floor and see if there's glue. Did something fall down here? Are you kidding me? Oh my God, I'm too old for this. Where is? No, I don't see anything down here. I think we got. I don't know. Yeah, interesting. Oh gosh, I just hit my head. All right, so I think I'm just gonna now accept. Wow, my face went really red. Okay, I'm just gonna accept it, and we didn't get any glue. That's fine, no big deal. Probably wouldn't use it anyways as as I was saying. So this is, I think our instructions actually start here. We start by putting together, it looks like all the kind of accessories or the, I don't know, the stuff. I guess we'll call it the stuff. Starting with whatever that is. So this is F44. Oh, okay, I see. Let me show you. So this is organized. We can see it's like this is F19 through F40, F1 through F18. So you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay them on my table in order, like so. Like this. So this is, wait a second. So where's F44? Oh, what? Am I missing this too? Wait a second. That's F40. Well, all I have is through F40. That we are not starting off on a good foot here. So these are F18. Where is this stuff at? It shows it's something that you kind of cut apart. This is B1 through B25. Let me look at the paper stuff here. Is there... it looks like it's something that you have to kind of cut. Let's go back. Where is this at? Where is, oh wow, they're showing like an E package. Oh, that's the wood stuff. So do I have that much wood? Are there second oh, wait. Are there second packages within? Oh yeah, okay. So let's open this one up. I think I might have just figured this out. Okay, so I was seeing this through a bigger, yeah, this was user error. So this is B1 through B25. Here's our D's. Okay, so we need to pull the smaller bags out. C, so let's go B, C, D's and E's. Okay, making more sense now. Let's just get rid of that package. So I bet this might be in here maybe, what we're looking for. Don't drop it. No, actually that sticker is on this bag, so that's all that's in here. Yeah, that's all that's actually in here, so let's leave that one closed up. All right, we're going to figure this out. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is the first, usually the very first step is you got to just get yourself oriented with how they've organized all this stuff that you're going to be dealing with so you can know what's going on. Is this, I'm still not finding an F44. Is there something in here that I don't know about? Let's see. Because there's some bags in here. Do these have their own numbers on them? No. See, this is... found it. F41 through F70. That's a weird way to do this, but there you go. Okay. Now, we can get to work. 15 minutes later, we're ready to go. All right. Let's see what we've got here. So... And I've got a camera down here which will hopefully help us be able to see what I'm doing a little bit. I'm gonna set that aside, and basically we're just taking, this is like just a little roll of stuff. Oh, you know what? Do I have my X-Acto? Do I have an X-Acto up here? Oh my goodness, I'm so unprepared. Ill-prepared. I don't even have my X-Acto knife up here, do I? Yeah, okay. So let's go and let me get the things I need to cut that apart, and then there's a white one too that I'm gonna need to cut apart. Actually, which one is it? This one? There's two. We got this guy here, and we've got. Oh no, that one has a shape to it, so I know it's not that. But what about? No, that one's purple on the inside. So I think this is the one. I think these are the ones we want. Yes. Okay, now I am going to have to run and grab my X-Acto. I will be right back. All right, I've got a few tools that I probably need. I should have had here already. But it doesn't say, let's take a look at this. How many of these are we supposed to cut this into, I wonder? Cut into several slices. What is several? 3? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go 5. And then I'm going to keep this. This is really cool. We'll use this for something later. Let me set that aside. And then this one we're going to cut into several pieces. Also, let's cut it into 4. I don't like to have the same number. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I guess we're going to set those. What we're going to do, we're going to make this pot. We're going to bend F18 in the shape of the figure, stick it to F65 and stick these slices random quality to it. Oh, we're supposed to cut these in half. So let's do that too, I guess, real quick. I probably have more than I need of these little, I don't know, they look like kiwis and then rolls of some sort. But we're supposed to cut them all in half, so we'll do that. We do what we're told. And I'm just going to kind of mix them all together because I think that's going to be the idea. Once we have the pot, we're going to throw these in the pot. All right, good. And then what do we need? F18. It's F18 and F65. So let's see where. So should be F18 should be in here. And this is where it can get a little confusing. So I guess it has to be. That's all the wire we have in here. So, yeah. So it has to be. This is the only black wire, right? Yeah. So it has to be this guy here. Is there a certain length we're supposed to do this? I guess we just use this as the, let me slide our produce out of the way. I guess we're supposed to use this as our template, right? Is my guess. You know what, let me get F65 first to see the size of it. It's in here somewhere. F60, where are you at, F65? Well, that's the darn good question. What? I don't know how big. Oh, I think I see it. I think it's this right here. Yeah, here we go. It's this right here. Give it to me. Seems like that. Seems like to me if we did it that big, I'm using, I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing here. Again, I can go down below. If I'm using this as the template, it seems like that's going to be a little big. I almost think we cut one loop and then cut that loop in half and use it for the handles. That's what I think I'm going to do. So let's just use this as the overall length. I've got some snips here that I'm going to cut it with. Try to. About right. Again, this is it's our pot. We can have the bigger or little handles we want on our pot, right? You know, I try to use the instructions, and you try to make them. I try to make it pretty close to exactly what they want us to do, especially for you guys, just so you can try to, kind of show what they want you to do. I mean, I try my best to do that. But at the end of the day, it's your own little kit. You can do whatever you want with it, right? All right, so I think that's going to be a good size handle. So let's curl both of these over like so. Yeah, they're not extremely specific as to how what we're supposed to do here. What I'm going to do, oh, good. I don't have any glue up here either, do I? What do I have? Well, when I say I don't have any glue, I have some ultra thin stuff. I'm meaning CA glue. I might be able to use this on it. I'm going to need something to put it in. This is where being prepared is so helpful. I'm going to go with this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some CA glue in here. There we go. This is the ultra thin stuff. It's really not what I should be using. I should just be using the regular medium density. By the way, this is Starbond CA glue. It's actually really good stuff. The thin stuff is meant to flow in between gaps or seams and stuff. But if you want to get a discount on some Starbond CA glue, I mean, they have all different kind of glues. Check the description down below. You can get a 10% discount down there. Where's the tweezers it came with? I'm going to use the tweezers that came with the kit. And the way I like to do this, the way I usually do it is I'm just going to kind of tip dip the tips in the CA, and then kind of come to the side here. And I want them on a little bit of an angle. And what we could do, if I had a third hand, I could spray this with the accelerator. What I could do, let's actually do it appropriate, is what you do, you spray one side first, and then you take the side that you have your glue on, which was this one. Let me get this back straight. I'm going to dip it again, and then when we touch it to the accelerant, it should stick pretty quick. And I mean, we're just going to get this to glue up the best we can. It's not a great joint. Obviously, this is just a little butt joint we're doing here. I guess I should keep this in camera frame too for you guys. I mean, even that handle's kind of big to me, but I think it'll work. It's also off. I didn't set it down square. That's all right. Okay, let's do the same thing on the other side. Just kind of spraying it off camera there. And then let's see, where's our CA? Let's just get our CA glue on there. Let's get it arranged where we're not going to actually glue the tweezers to our pot. And then let's see, I want to try to be exactly the opposite side, which is about right here. And I am definitely going to glue the tweezers here. These aren't the best tweezers in the world, but I'm trying to use them. Let's see, I don't know if this is going to glue for us. This really is a kind of a tough one. I love what these kits, they just assume, yeah, we're going to have to try that again. They're both falling off. They just kind of assume, you know, that, oh, just glue this to that, and it'll just somehow that's just going to magically happen. You know what I mean? So let's try again. What I'm going to do is just hold it for a second. And this makes for really exciting content, me holding something and us watching the glue dry. Is there a way? I'm trying to think if there's a way that I could set up a clamp or a rig of some sort. That's what I'll usually do, is I'll try to set up something to hold it for me. I mean, this is we're gluing wire to whatever. This is not. It's just kind of how these kits work, though. Let me try spraying that. Oh, dang it! It just fell. I'm back to the floor. Back to the floor again. Got it. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna make this happen before we go. This is gonna happen. Okay, you hold loose right there. I'm gonna back up because I don't want to spray it off. Okay, that should have done the trick as far as gluing it. I think, let me set that down. What I need to do is straighten this one out a little bit. Okay, we're getting this. It just takes like 5 attempts and you'll have it. You'll have the very first step done in no time, like 45 minutes. Okay, let's see. Now I do want to try to make this kind of the opposite. I want to line them up opposite of each other. Can you guys see what I'm doing at all? I hope so. My bottom camera's battery just ran out, so I don't have that option anymore. Can you please just stick? Would be wonderful. I think it's very healthy to douse your fingers with that accelerant too. So make sure and do that. Oh, for the love of Pete, I just glued it to my finger instead of the. Really? I mean. It's just a pot. Maybe, you know what? Maybe our pot will just have one handle. It's our pot. It can have one handle. Oh, this is killing me. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I'm a pro at these things, right? I've made 2 of them. Okay, just stick. I'm telling you, the Starbond CA, this is not Starbond CA Glue's fault. I just want to throw that out there. It's actually really good stuff. It's just what we're trying to glue here is... I think we have achieved, I mean, the government can claim man on the moon. I think we just achieved a handle on our pot. Take that, government. All right, so let's set this aside. I'm gonna let that dry. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna let that, and when I say dry, it's really cure. I'm gonna let that cure. All right, and then after that, all we're gonna do is put, we're gonna throw the things we cut up there in there. What I think I'll do, you know what, let's do this together. I'm gonna use this ultra thin CA. I'm gonna kind of just, see how it'll just coat. Yeah, there we go. Let it just kind of coat the inside of that pan. And then I'm gonna take these and just kind of drop them in. Now, I kind of want them to lay flat. I'd rather them lay flat, not together like that. I just broke the handle off the pot. I knew I should have waited. That's what this happens. That's just, I mean, I don't know what to say. Let's kind of throw those in there. And then I think I'm gonna put one more of these. And then I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna let that cure over there. I'll glue the handle back on. I'm gonna lose my brain. What's it take to E22 G18? I tell you what, we're actually running long today. Today is mainly just an intro, getting our feet wet with the kit. I think we'll hit the ground running tomorrow. While I'm sitting there giving the outro, I'm gonna try my darndest to glue this stupid handle back on again and not glue it to my fingers, which is probably what I'm gonna do. I think tomorrow we'll be able to more hit the ground running because we've already done our intro and our box opening and all that kind of stuff. So we'll make a lot more progress. But I thank you for joining me. Let me know what you think so far. Let me know if this is a kit that you're even interested in, these type of kits. There, it's holding. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set that down, but I've glued it to my finger. Okay. I'm gonna set this under, I'm gonna set the screwdriver under because I just wanna lift that up a little bit. Okay, I've got a pot full of CA glue here and it's wanting to stick to my finger. Just hold it up. There we go. Okay, good. Is this a kit you're even interested in? Let me know down in the comments down below. Again, if you want to build along, check the description. There's a link there for you where you can get your own. Thank you for joining me. Hit the like button, leave me those comments, subscribe, ring the bell. I don't know. Do all those things you do on YouTube. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.